Hey guys, it's Brittany and today we're back with another video. Today we're going to be testing out powder foundation. This is not a first impression, this is more like a review. I have tried this product quite a few times, so I have my full opinion on it and I'm ready to make a video and share all my thoughts and opinions on it with you guys. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video and let's just get started. So first off, I want to say I'm sorry if the lighting's weird. It's so dark and gloomy outside. It's raining right now. It's a little bit dark in here. I don't have any lights on besides the window, like right in front of me. So hopefully it's looking alright to you guys. So the product that we're going to be talking about today is the JCat Beauty Aquasurrance Powder Foundation. I did buy this quite a while ago from Ulta. I think it was around $13. I think it's between like $12 to $15. Which isn't too bad for the drugstore. I have the shade Ivory and this shade is too dark for me. When I first apply it, it doesn't look too bad, but this product does oxidize quite a bit on my skin, and I know that it does for a lot of other people as well. So if you're planning to get this foundation, I say get your shade or a shade lighter in this, because I know that they just came out with some more shades, and I know that they added a lighter shade to this, which is great because this is definitely not a light shade. Like, this does not match me at all, but I do have a little bit of self tanner on right now, so I'm hoping that it will be okay. And I also don't have the lightest shade, so we're just gonna have to work with what we got. This is just what it looks like. It has a nice mirror up here, and then this is the shade that I have. So I don't have any makeup on today besides my eyes, my eyebrows, and I do have a little bit of concealer on, just because I just want to go in and just show you guys how the powder performs. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and get like the best view possible of how this looks on my skin. I'm sorry if I fail at that. This is like my first video where I get like really in depth on my skin. So right now you can see that I don't have any face products on. I do have some concealer underneath my eyes, and that is all. So this is just what my natural skin looks like. We're just gonna put this foundation on and I'm gonna tell you guys all my thoughts and opinions on it. And yeah, let's just get started. So first, I already did moisturize my skin. I didn't put any primer or anything on just because, to be completely honest, I don't wear a lot of primer. I find that my foundation stays on just fine without a primer throughout the day, so I really only own like 2 or 3 primers, and the ones that I do own, I don't really see much of a difference with my makeup, so I'm still on the hunt for a really good primer. If you guys have any recommendations, leave them in the comments below. I would love to know. So going in with this product, since it is a powder foundation, it is a little bit weird to apply. At least for me, I'm not used to powder foundations at all. I have extremely dry skin, so I rarely ever use powder, never mind a powder foundation. The way that I find works best for me is I apply my liquids first. I applied my concealer underneath my eyes. Sometimes if I have like a really bad blemish or something, I'll go in with like some spot concealing. Whenever you're testing out or like trying out a powder foundation for the first time, I always recommend going in with the little puff or sponge that comes with the powder foundation, just because that's usually what it's meant to be worn with. I'm just gonna go in and apply it with this, and yeah. So I'm gonna start off with this side of my face first. My mirror is like right over here, so I'm sorry if I keep looking at it. So I'm just gonna go in with like a little bit on the puff, so this is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna start just sliding it all over my cheek. So what I do is I just go in like this and I just swipe it on my skin. So right off the bat, you can definitely see a good amount of coverage. You can also see how dark it is compared to my actual skin tone. Like I said, we do have self tanner on, so hopefully it won't look too bad. So you can see that it actually did cover my blemish pretty well, the one that was right here on my cheek. I'm just gonna slide it up. Put some on the sides of my nose. So when I go in and do it like around my eyes and like around my nose, I don't really go in with more product. I just kind of blend the excess that's already on my little puff up there. And then I just let that sit. So we're just gonna go perfect those later on. Right now I'm kind of just focusing on like the outsides of my face where I didn't put the concealer. Also gonna blend a little bit of it on my ears to make it look as natural as possible. And now we're gonna go up on the forehead. I do have quite a bit of texture on my forehead. I mean, I do have texture pretty much all over my face, but a lot of it is on my forehead. I will say that this powder foundation does not accentuate my texture whatsoever. It actually smooths out my skin pretty well. I am noticing that although my skin is so dry, it's not really making my skin look dry, which is good. So you can see, I don't know if you can actually tell on camera, but you can see in person like how it applies very light and then gets very dark. Okay guys, so my camera completely cut off on me as I was zooming in so you could see what it looked like on my skin in natural lighting. So we're gonna speed up this video a little bit before it stops again. So this is what it looks like on my skin. Overall, I really do love this foundation. I was planning on doing updates throughout the day on how this wears, but I do already know how it wears, so I'm just going to tell you guys rather than showing you, just because this really isn't a first impressions, and when I do film first impressions in the future, I will definitely include that footage for you guys. Foundation wears really well throughout the day. I don't really notice it break up or anything on my skin. If anything, it looks a little bit better throughout the day because since it is a powder, it warms up and just really sinks into the skin. Or at least that's what I'd like to think. I'd say this is definitely one of the best powder foundations that I've ever tried. I use it all the time. On days where I don't really want to use a liquid and I just want something really quick and easy, then this is definitely my go-to. Also, if I am having a really bad skin day, I kind of turn towards this more rather than a liquid foundation just because this does smooth out a lot of the texture on my skin, which I really like. Alright guys, so my camera is really acting up and it just keeps like stopping every video that I keep trying to start. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here. I'm sorry if it was a little short, but basically this foundation is amazing. I highly recommend it to anyone. I feel like even if you have oily skin, this will work for you. Although I'm not 100% sure, but there are a ton of videos on this that you can check out. But for those of you with really, really dry skin, this product will still work for you. I think you might need to moisturize and do like really good skin prep before you put this foundation on, just because you don't want like any dry flakes or anything on your skin. But once that is all sorted out, it does look beautiful and it's really nice and I love it so much. I don't have any cons to say about this foundation besides the shades. If you do go for the ones that they just added, maybe they reformulated them and they don't oxidize. But if you're gonna pick a shade that already existed, like Ivory for example, be prepared for it to oxidize on you, but a lot of the times maybe you'll be able to make it work. If you like my channel, if you like me, if you just want to make someone's day, then feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. It would really mean a lot to me. And also, if you guys have any suggestions or like any products I should review, or you want me to do like Q&As or something, or just any video that you want me to post in general, leave them in the comments below. I'm always looking out to trying new products. I'd like to hear what you guys want to see. I really hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you have a great day or a great night whenever you're watching this video. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!